But I keep thinking I missed the one before my cold. I keep thinking.
Might have too. I don't know if you did.
Your daily hour with.
Yes, it's been far too long.
Yeah!
I've been gone. I love Upside Down Land.
Hey, what is the program?
Yes, this is us. It is Monday.
Again, Monday, it's a real Monday today. I don't know if you guys have not been experiencing Mondays for the past couple of weeks or so.
I know I haven't.
Yeah, and Dan's back.
I'm back, but not in black.
Back in gray.
Well, gray and...
and white, gray.
Yeah.
How you doing? You're back. It's been, what, 2 or 3 weeks. I'm not sure. We haven't figured it out yet. If it's been 2 or 3 weeks, we went out Freddie and Desmond.
Well, 2 for sure.
Yeah.
2 for sure. Yeah. So I went to Canada.
Yeah, back into your home, to the homeland.
The homeland.
Yeah.
The land of the Great White North. Rah. So, if anyone detects a Canadian accent when they hear me, you should call up the show and say, "Hey, Dan sounds like a damn Canadian."
Yeah.
Yeah. So in Canada, I'll tell you a few things. It's pretty funny. In Canada, if I was gonna ring you up, I would say, "I'm gonna phone you."
What?
So and so phone me.
That would just be crazy to say.
You wanna phone me? And I'm like, "Yeah, I'll phone you. I'll phone you later." I got a phone call. Yeah, I got a phone. So and so phoned me. Yeah.
Yep.
And
was that confusing at first?
No, it was amusing.
But you knew what they're saying?
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's like, "Oh yeah, I remember now. That's how we all talk."
Oh, that's what you used to say too.
Uh-huh.
Was that confusing when you went to the United States in the first place?
No, because people here say, "I'll call you."
Yeah.
I got a call. I got a phone call.
Does that make sense? More sense? Yeah. You can tell? Yeah, what does calling mean? You're going to yell at me?
Uh-huh.
On the phone?
Yeah.
Is that what you thought, though?
If I phone you, that means I
hit you with a phone?
Or a can with a string. 2 cans with a string, I hit you with the phone.
Hit you with it, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to phone you. That's kind of what phoning sounds like in the United States, I think. Getting phoned.
Yeah, I got phoned.
Yeah, that's when people get phoned. Everybody's got their cell phones around, in their hands. Seems like people would be attacking each other with them, but I guess they're kind of fragile.
Well, if they're really mad, then maybe, yeah. It was really nice up there. It was really warm. It was like 70 degrees.
It wasn't snowing?
No. No, but the leaves are all turned. The leaves will turn from green to yellow and start falling within 2 weeks. All of them.
Yeah.
All the trees that shed their leaves. It happens very quickly. The season changes very fast. Here, it takes 2 months for everything to turn, and not all of them fall. You know? There's rhododendrons stay green all year long. They're evergreens. There's all the needle trees, like all the fir trees and pine trees and stuff, and they stay green.
They have more maple trees in Canada, yeah?
Different kind of maple. Very different kind of maple. The cool thing is on my adventure, I went to the Newtart Conservatory. And if you want to look up Edmonton, look up the Newtart Conservatory. And there are 4 glass pyramids, and they're fairly large.
Mm-hmm.
And each pyramid, it's like there's this underground thing, and on top there are these 4 pyramids, and there's a little one that's like a window that lights up the plaza down underneath. And each pyramid is a different environment. One is a desert environment or arid. There's, sandy soil, that sort of thing. It has cactuses. Another one is tropical, rainforest, deep tropical forest. Another one is subtropical. And the crazy thing is I saw all kinds of bushes and trees and flowers from Washington in the subtropical.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It was like in a museum?
Well, no, it's a botanical conservatory.
So they had stuff that you see on the ground here, and they're keeping it in on a thing, and you're like, oh, that's
in their botanical garden.
And that's in my backyard.
And dahlias,
stuff that we just see on the streets.
Ferns and all kinds of stuff. You walk in the woods looking for mushrooms.
Look at this exotic stuff.
Uh-huh.
That's what they're saying.
Yeah, because trees like that and bushes and flowers and stuff like that don't grow in Canada unless you have a greenhouse.
They're exotic.
Dahlias, I think I did see one vine maple, different kinds of ferns, but they're from all over the world. They're not just from Washington, but there are a number of plants that it's like, yeah, I know what that is.
Mm-hmm. So, it's too cold?
Yeah, way too cold. In Canada, it starts getting really cold around Halloween. Really cold, yeah. And it may snow before, during, or after Halloween. There are many Halloweens I went as a kid, and you gotta figure out your costume, whatever it is. You gotta dress up.
It's got to be warm. It's got to incorporate coats.
Oh yeah, when I was 16, I was Spider-Man.
Yeah, so
right?
you wear a big jacket.
No.
Oh, you didn't?
No, I
just
froze my little ass off.
Yeah. You could have worn a jacket under it and been muscles.
I already had muscles, and I wanted to show them off because, Spider-Man.
Is that why you were Spider-Man?
Physique, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it was funny. When I was 16, I did a lot of bodybuilding and stuff, and about 2 months before Halloween, my sister sewed, and I said, listen, I'm going to be Spider-Man for Halloween, and so I'm bulking up.
Oh, yeah?
Right? I started taking the protein powder and working out extra.
You planned it for Halloween?
Yeah, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Because Spider-Man was my comic hero, and I could be Spider-Man, but I didn't want to be a skinny little waif.
Uh-huh.
In the costume. I wanted to have some definition.
But then the whole time you were just cold anyway, so you didn't get to do anything.
Oh God, I was freezing.
Were you trick-or-treating at that point?
Yeah.
Trying to impress the neighbors?
No. Well, I had a costume. I wanted to wear it.
Uh-huh.
I went to a school dance with the whole costume on.
Oh, yeah.
They all got all nervous with the costume on, and I'm like, okay, listen. I took the thing off,
mask,
and I'm like, look, this is me. I'm not hiding, but the costume requires the mask. Otherwise, you're not Spider-Man.
Yep.
And so I'm telling you, I'm not going to do anything bad or naughty. I'm not trying to get away with anything. You know who I am.
Uh-huh.
And they're like, okay, fine.
Yeah.
So.
Well, other people were dressed up, but they weren't wearing masks.
No, they didn't like them. They don't like them. But I got to.
Was it a Halloween thing, or were you just?
Yeah, it was a Halloween dance.
I thought maybe you were just dressed up like Spider-Man for no reason, and they're like,
oh no,
why are you doing that?
I had a reason. I did it 2 years in a row.
2 years Spider-Mans in a row?
Uh-huh. It was a great costume.
Uh-huh.
It had the blue tights and the red and the web thing.
Is this the sister you stayed with?
Pardon?
The sister you stayed with? Did she?
No, a different sister, older sister.
Yeah.
The mean one.
Oh no.
Yeah. I have 3 brothers and 2 sisters, and I only have a relationship with my one sister, Lori.
Oh no, the rest of them are mean?
Oh, they're heavily Mormon.
Oh, it's
heavily Mormon.
Still, yeah, so you and your sister got out?
Yeah, my parents were really abusive, so I don't talk to them at all.
Oh man.
And my 2 older brothers and oldest sister, they're in complete denial about stuff that happened.
And
complete denial.
You got out of it?
Yep.
You and your sister?
Yep. Yeah. So no contact.
Whoa.
She sends me emails that are really guilt-tripping and shaming and all kinds of crap.
Whoa.
My older sister, not Lori.
That's too bad.
Lori's wonderful. She's a wonderful person, so...
And you stayed with them? Your sister,
for a week. Every day. I haven't seen her in like 3 years. Every day, all day long was like Christmas morning, all day long, for a week.
Yeah?
It was that nice for me. It was that joyous.
That sounds good.
Yeah. And it's so funny, she had a shit ton of movies, right?
Uh-huh.
And a whole bunch of DVDs, right? And I don't watch a whole lot of movies.
Yes.
Not by myself. The ones I watch by myself are like action, blockbuster, sci-fi big ones like Star Wars and Star Trek and the big sci-fi ones.
Uh-huh.
Right? I will watch those. But all the other ones, it's like, nah, I don't want to spend $3 on this.
Oh, yeah.
I don't want to wait 3 months to get out of the library. I just don't watch movies unless I have someone come over and watch a movie with me.
Uh-huh.
Otherwise, nah. So she pulls out this movie and like, have you seen this one? And I'm like, no. And she's like, what? You haven't seen this one? And then she pulls out the next one. Have you seen this one? And I'm like, no, it's on my list. And she goes, what? You haven't seen this one? And I'm like, no. And then she pulls out another one. Don't tell me you haven't seen this one. And I'm like, no, I never got around to it. What? You haven't seen this one? So we had this huge stack when I first got there, when I was there like one day. We had this huge stack of movies to watch.
Mm-hmm.
And we got through about 10 or so of sitting watching movies. But she's been so sick so much of the time that she has no energy for anything else. And so to distract herself and not feel sick, she'll watch a movie.
Mm-hmm.
And Braun and Brittany, he's composer, He plays the piano. Oh my God. Oh my God, he's good. He plays the piano and he creates music.
Hey, look, it's time for the last game.
Yeah. Hold on. Yeah, there's a pen right there. Oh wait, I'll just use that one. Yeah.
All right, here you go. So viewers, get out a pen, write a number on your hand between 1 and 6. We're going to roll the dice and see if we can win. Try to visualize the number. We're not just guessing the numbers here. We're going to see the dice. We're going to roll these dice and then think of, oh, here we go. Here, you can leave 2 in there in the thing and then shake it up like this. Leave two in there and then shake it up, close it up and then shake it up and then open it up. It's like the reveal. Here we go. Shake it, yeah. Here it goes. What is it? Oh. 4 and 5. I lost. I have a 3. Oh, you have a 3? We have 3s. We're both 3 today. We didn't win though. Now we're just trying to beat fate, not each other today.
Fate.
Yeah, see if we can beat it.
Yeah, so I went there. I went to the West Edmonton Mall.
Uh-huh.
It's the biggest mall in Canada, second biggest one in North America. There might be a third one. There's the Mall of the World or the Mall of America.
Mall of America, yeah.
Cincinnati or something.
Minneapolis.
Minneapolis, okay. So Minneapolis is pretty cold, and the reason you want a great big mall is if it's cold most of the year, you want a giant mall where everything that you want is there.
Inside, yeah.
Yeah, and inside this mall is a water park.
Wow.
Yeah, with water slides and a kind of a beach thing and a wave machine in the water. There's a full-scale replica of the Santa Maria in another pool next to it.
What's that?
The Santa Maria. It's one of the 3 ships that Columbus...
Oh, a ship.
Ship, yeah. Yeah, Columbus was on one of the ships, and Santa Maria, I think, was either... I think that was the lead ship. There were 2 larger ones, and one was a smaller one, and the Santa Maria might have been the smaller one. But it's a full-scale replica, and you can pay money and walk around on the decks and stuff. And underneath, in the water beneath that, is this track where there's a submarine.
Mm-hmm.
And people can get submarine rides, and it'll go around in circles. And then back in another section of the same pool is this kind of like cordoned off area, and there are these little pirate boats. And up on the second floor, you've got these coin slots, and you put in a bunch of coins, and then you can radio control. You've got a joystick, and you can radio control this little ship, this little boat, and it floats around. What else? They do dolphin and seal shows in another part of that thing.
Well, there's dolphins in the mall?
There was, sometimes. Or seals.
Where do they get the dolphins? That's crazy.
Oh, they import them from Florida, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Or, Louisiana, or, somewhere the Gulf, somewhere. They're trained dolphins.
Yeah.
What else? I didn't upload the pictures, but they have all kinds of, art and stuff in the mall. All kinds of art. What else? Oh, Olympic-sized skating rink right in the middle.
Yeah, you go skating?
No, I refused to pay.
Oh, yeah.
And I didn't feel like falling on my ass on the ice. And it's like, hey, man, it's summer. I don't want to be around the ice. Screw that. What else? There is the mall also has a fantasy hotel.
What's
Fantasy hotel where each room is a theme. One's
you can sleep in the mall?
Well, in a hotel that's right attached to the mall.
So you just keep walking, then you get to your room in the halls?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, if you're a tourist and you have a bunch of money, that's the place to go because you could stay in the Hawaiian room.
But you can just
or
stay
the cave room.
Just stay at the mall for days. You don't have to leave the mall.
There's a food court that easily, it's this big long food court that easily is half the length of the Capitalist Mall. It's huge.
The Capitalist Mall, yeah.
The Capitalist Mall, yeah. The Westfield Mall. Yeah.
All food.
Yeah. What else? There's this Asian center
Mm-hmm.
It's a huge grocery store that is all things Asian.
Whoa.
Everything. Anything, like there's the Asian deli on Harrison and there's one in Lacey.
Mm-hmm.
We'll make that about 10 times bigger, maybe 20 times bigger. It's huge.
Inside the mall.
Yeah.
We never have to leave.
Yeah, and the mall used to have, when I used to live there, the mall used to have these cages. And in the cages were birds or fish or monkeys or koala bears. Yeah, they had these little cages where the animal was just climbing around, doing his thing. Yeah.
Wow.
Mini golf. There's a mini golf.
Wow, everything, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy. I only went on one side. It's just from parking lot end to end is about a mile.
Wow.
Oh yeah, and there's an amusement park indoors with a roller coaster.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
Let's listen to this first message.
Okay.
Hello, my name is Corey Coombs, and my number is 815.
Uh-oh, don't say your number yet.
My number is nil right now. It doesn't exist, but I want to call because me and my roommate will paint our bodies like hot dogs, and we'll dance around on top of tall buildings. And we want to be on public television because the stars are aligned in that way. And we believe in Jesus Christ. And I hope that you get back to me because I really believe in your show. And, yeah, pine trees are really nice to rush upon with your junk. And I don't know what else to do right now with my life, but I really enjoy our show. So I really hope you call back.
We will. Right now. This guy sounds like a jokester.
Yeah.
Calling, making some jokes. Did he say he was drunk? Sounds like somebody...
Didn't he say he believed in Christ?
Yeah, I guess maybe he's Alex's friend. Sounds like somebody was there to tell him to not say the number, so that makes me think that somebody was there with him.
He was getting support.
Somebody who already is on the show was telling him to call the number, so maybe, yeah, I don't know who could have been. Anybody who's maybe knows the show stuff, though. Okay, we'll call that person back.
Okay.
We'll see how they're doing today.
I went to the Space Sciences Center, too.
What's that?
I used to work there. It's a giant round building. They put an extension. They built more onto it. It's now like not just space science, but physics and chemistry and.
It's bigger than it was when you were there.
Yeah, yeah.
There?
Well, they built a square thing on the side of it, but it's a big round building. Star Theater inside on the very top, and an IMAX theater down on the side. Restaurant, science activity areas, a number of different galleries to look at. So, yeah.
Did you learn things about science there?
Yeah, there were things I didn't know about space back then, 25 years ago. There was stuff, and so I learned. Yeah, when I worked there, I did science kids camps during the summer. I did ushering. I ushered the IMAX theater, got to see all the shows. I ushered the Star Theater, got to see all the shows. They did laser shows. They don't do them now. I did tours for groups, and I did science demonstrations. They had this little stage, and we would show stuff and teach people stuff and show stuff. So I was entertaining crowds of 100 people.
Wow.
Doing science stuff.
What did you do?
We had an air cannon, and air cannons are crazy. Essentially, it's a hollow box with a hole on one side and a pliable diaphragm on the back. And when you pull on the back, it sucks air in from the other side, and you let it go, and it pushes the air out really fast. And a donut of air shoots forward at about 20 miles an hour. And you can blow out a candle at 20 feet, 30 feet, depending on the size of the air cannon.
Or smoke or something, right? You have smoke in there?
If you put smoke in there, then you can see it go.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy. So, that's awesome.
Hey!
Automatic automatic voice message system. 815.
Ooh, this might be somebody. We're leaving a message for somebody. Oh,
5152 is not
info time.
available. Please record your message. When you
Dear
have
Ask
finished
Samantha, read
recording,
this.
you may hang up
She's a-
or press
may
one
ask
of the
questions.
Frequently asked
options. To
questions
leave a callback
about the
number,
program.
press
You're
5.
watching it right now, and it's called Your Daily Hour with Me. It's on every day. That's 7 days a week, 365 days a year, 366 on a leap year. It's a call-in show that takes all different times of the day, so when you call, leave a message and we'll call you back. Anybody can come on the show, especially you. The program tapes in Olympia, Washington, and you can watch on TCTV, Thurston Community Channel 22 at 11:30 p.m. or on YouTube. Blah, blah, blah. I missed that. So you're watching on TV episode taped on the same day of the previous week. Please call in and tell your friends about the program. Your Daily Hour with Me relies on the community for content. Thanks, and now back to the program.
Yeah. Hey, Freddie. That mic is.
This mic is not working. Hello?
That's the weird mic.
Oh, the bad mic.
Yeah.
Well, hello, Dan. It's good to see you back on the program.
Yes.
Has it been 2 weeks or 3 weeks?
Two weeks, 3 weeks for the viewers, though.
Oh, yeah.
So somebody called us. I think they sound coached because they were about to say the number and then somebody's like, don't say the number.
Yeah.
So was that you? Do you know? Did you tell somebody to call in yesterday? I did. Because we're trying to figure out who it is. They didn't answer their phone when we called them back.
Corey or something.
I think they didn't announce their name, but they were making jokes. They were goofing around. Who are they? Are they going to come on?
What's the name? Yeah. They are. I think they moved to Olympia recently, or maybe in the last year or something like that. And
That fan is kind of cold.
They've got cable, so they can watch the show. I told them to watch the show.
You want to turn off the fan? We can turn it off. Whoa.
Yeah, I can get the fan for you, Dan. Or we can turn it down. How about this?
You can, yeah, either way. It's still warm outside. I wanted to get colder. It's September already.
Yeah. More overcast days. How was the weather in Canada? Was it hot?
Yes. Actually, it was quite warm. Warm like out here today. 70, 80 degrees, but in metric.
Oh, how many degrees is that?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, essentially a Celsius degree is about twice.
How many Celsius was it?
20, it went between 20 and 25.
Whoa. 25 degrees.
What?
So you take 32.
Is it super cold?
No.
Yeah,
That's just a different measurement.
Yeah.
0 is freezing and 100 is boiling.
Yes.
Yeah, that's right. That's what it is.
Yeah.
The water temperature.
Isn't that what it is?
What? 100 is
100.
boiling at sea level, and 0 is freezing at sea level.
What?
Yeah. In Celsius.
What do we
Celsius-
use? We don't use
We use
Celsius?
Fahrenheit,
we use
and so
Really? I thought water boils at 100 in our time. Or
No,
our
no.
thing.
No, 212.
Oh, what?
212, and
in imperial.
it
I always thought it was
freezes
weird.
at like negative 30,
No, 32.
32.
I thought that we were really
Oh,
close
at
to
32.
boiling. I
Oh,
thought
yeah.
that
So-
we were 2 degrees from boiling all the time.
No. No, you can take a Celsius. Someone says, okay, it's 25 degrees in Celsius. You double it and add 32. So 25, that's 50 plus 32. So 25 is 80-something degrees. It's not quite. It's like 1.8 degrees. It's not a full 2. So you're thereabouts.
Interesting.
Yep. And if you
I've
have
always kinda liked
Fahrenheit,
Celsius
if
better.
it's 80 degrees in Fahrenheit, you half it and then minus 32.
I think we should have Celsius.
Which one is that? The metric one, though?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like this. I'm not for changing that. I don't want to change measurements. I'll be confused.
They should
Everyone on the planet uses metric except for us. We're
Yeah.
lame.
No, we're
We're
the right
lame.
ones. Everybody else on the planet is wrong. They're lame. Everybody else is lame. We are the best.
What do you think we were called a number? We can
Six and a half.
join the
If you
conversation.
guys didn't hear,
6.5 billion
Dan just
people.
got back from Canada.
6.5
Oh,
billion
they-
people can't be wrong. Hey.
I think that they can be wrong and that they are wrong.
I think everyone's right.
Yeah, we're
Uh-oh.
Oh,
here's some
I
messages.
bumped it.
Let's listen to this. Is
6.5
Mr. Ginty left us a
billion
bunch of
people
messages.
can't be wrong.
Let's see what he has to say.
So I got a question for you.
Uh-huh.
You followers don't make me come down there and dip your tea bag in hot water.
All right. Mr. Ginsu leaving us a vague threat.
He wants to, what was his question?
He stated his question in the form of a threat.
What?
He told us to, asked us if we were doing something. I wonder if he noticed that it was a rerun. I don't know.
Yeah, we had some mistakes, some production errors.
So I got a question for you.
Uh-huh.
You followers
What?
don't make me come down there.
Yeah, I don't know what he said.
He's bodier.
Oh, you're barter. Yeah. Well, Mr. Ginsu,
I'll just, in answer to his question, I'll just say no. No, I'm not.
Nope, me neither.
Yeah.
I
How
don't
about you,
know.
Kenny?
I don't know what he said.
Well, I'm just going to say no to that.
I don't like to answer things I don't know.
Oh,
what
I
the
know.
questions
We'll
are,
say
so-
maybe. How about that? We'll say maybe. Maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah, you
What?
never know.
The hell? Over.
Uh-huh. So, there was a rerun yesterday, House of Production, and going now. We're going to be back on.
Yep, I turned in the program. We should be scheduled on TCTV for tonight, so it'll be last Monday officially. Back on track. I'm going to have to collect all the tapes and capture all the rest tonight. It'll be good.
Great.
It's going well.
Oh, it's loading.
Is it time for a dice roll?
Nope.
What the fuck over?
It'll tell you when it's
I
time.
have a number.
I'm watching TV. Motherfuckers bitching about breastfeeding. Some fucking teacher somewhere in college, for Christ's sake.
Uh-huh.
Breastfeed her baby, a 1-year-old baby, in front of her class, and their class freaked out. Now they're bitching about it on TV. Bunch of bitches bitching. Fuck off, fucking little kid's fucking hungry. You feed the little fucker, and if you want breast milk, you give him breast milk.
I agree with you, Mr.
Motherfucker.
Ginster. It's like free
Hey,
food
fuck
out of your
off.
body.
You want crackers? Breast milk.
Or going
Hey.
into your body?
You fucking life is life, motherfucker.
Yeah. Mr. Ginsu's
Fucking
for it.
Deal with it.
Yeah, me
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
You gotta relax
Quit
those people.
bitching with the fucking ladies who trying to fucking make some money
Yeah.
and not wanting to waste a whole lot of your fucking precious time.
Well, they're
True, they are
paying for it.
Yeah, they're paying for her
You
time.
know, the time that I'm wasting
Oh,
right now, fucking
the mother.
talking me up my hole. Fuck you, motherfuckers.
Well, fuck you,
Somebody
Mr.
got
Ginsu.
fucked out, dude. Now, fucking I'm getting fucked because I'm having to listen to this fucking bullshit. The only thing on the watch is chicks talking about breastfeeding, and some chicks are against it and some are for it, and they're like, oh, well, you didn't have to do it in the classroom, you're the teacher, you're it's like, what the fuck? You tell them fuckers to fucking shut the fuck up. And, I don't fucking know other than that.
Yeah, I know.
Yep.
That's really all you need to
Fucked
say.
up.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not
This
sure
is
what
fucking between
he's talking
you
about.
and me.
Breastfeeding.
You don't know what he's talking about? This is like
Well, I know he's
Hey,
talking about
Joe,
breastfeeding,
you
but
were
I'm not sure what
very
specific
fucking funny.
incident he's referring to.
Oh,
Oh.
I see. I didn't hear
I didn't hear
that
about
either, but
anything.
Fucker.
he's watching the news, so he
What
No,
knows.
the-
it's probably more like The View or something, I think. That's what it sounds like in the news.
I don't care if a cop comes
Dr.
up
Phil.
to me breastfeeding her baby while she's giving me a ticket, motherfucker. Just,
Yeah.
you know, fucking get over it.
Equal rights.
I don't know if you're supposed to even bring babies into places, you know, they're going to be... Like, is the baby supposed to be in the college classroom at all? In the first place, maybe.
Maybe.
Sometimes she doesn't have a choice.
Could be
Yeah.
a well-behaved baby.
I think maybe on the law books that is not it's not legal. I don't think that they're supposed to be exposing their
Yeah, but they don't generally. They don't generally expose their breast. Generally,
Oh
they
yeah.
have a little blanket. Kids under the blanket. Even if there's a little bit of exposure, I don't have a problem with it.
I mean, maybe not personally, but what about the law? Is it against the law? I don't know if it is.
it ought
It
not
certainly
to
isn't
be.
in New York, because in New York, women can go topless.
Oh yeah.
It's legal.
I wonder if
wanna
there's like
go
a
to
nipple
New
law
York.
though. All right,
It might be indecent exposure, but
Well,
I think if it is, it shouldn't be, because
Just
that's
a little duct tape.
it's.
I wonder if
Cover the nipples.
Well,
They're
then
very powerful. We should not look at them.
I wonder what the laws look like. It says like no nipples in the law somewhere.
That is
There's
so
like
dumb.
if there's a book though, is there a book that we can like look at?
A law book? Do we know
Yeah.
anyone? A lawyer? Do you know
Yeah.
any lawyers?
We're looking for a lawyer.
Hey, if you're a lawyer, call in. We want to know about nipples in the law.
Yeah.
I know someone.
You do?
He comes to the station.
Oh, can we call him?
He's got a big bushy beard.
Are they a lawyer? I don't know if we have to call lawyers. I'm afraid to also call. I'm afraid to call
So where were
lawyers.
you when Paula Abdul fucking had her railroad malfunction?
What?
I was sitting on the couch, and 3-4 little girls sitting there, and during halftime show, fucking that happened. I was sitting there kind of appreciating what I saw, and the little girl looked at me after they was watching the game. They knew because I was happy and smiling. They were pissed off.
What?
They were not happy little campers.
What
I
number
don't-
do you pick, Mr. Ginsu?
What happened? I'm not sure what you're saying.
What number, Mr.
I
Ginsu?
should be happy to see that. Yep. I remember that like it was yesterday.
I'll roll the dice. Pick a number, Mr. Ginsu.
Over?
Yeah,
What did he say?
a number.
Well, what was that message about? I don't know what he said. What are you saying in the
That was
message?
the thing. Yeah.
Yep.
There's your number.
Oh, what is it? 1 and 2.
One and
Oh,
two.
again, I think. Was it 1 and 2
1
last
and
time
2.
also? I lost.
1 and 2.
1 and 2.
Oops, shit. There we go.
What did you guys get?
I have a 6.
Me and Dan both have 3s.
Oh, on Charlie's team, huh?
Yeah, we have lost. Can you get the calendar and see what's happening? In the future here? We're
Coming
gonna
up,
look at the calendar.
lots of exciting things on the calendar coming up.
Oh
in the
yeah,
future.
Carl's gonna be back tomorrow. It's gonna be. Is it the season finale tomorrow?
No. Well, no, it's the year finale, maybe.
Oh, tomorrow is the year 2 finale, and then the day after that is the 2-year kickoff. And then, yeah, so this is the last day of the second year of the program.
This is the last normal day. Is this the last normal day of the program?
This is the last normal day. Tomorrow is the final day. So today is the not last day.
So tomorrow is the season finale.
No, tomorrow is the year finale.
Okay.
The season finale is on like Friday.
Yeah, tomorrow is the year.
Thursday.
Tomorrow is the year finale, and then it's the year kickoff, and then it's the season finale, and then it's the season premiere.
Yeah.
So you guys should have like, party hats and little blowy things
Can we go
and
to
champagne.
TCTV for
What day is it?
Okay, you guys can still book until the end of the month.
Thursday.
And it's hardly even
Or
used
Friday.
because everyone stopped booking stuff because they thought it was
Let's
closed.
do it Friday.
Yeah, can we book Friday? Or that's what
Season kickoff. That'll be the season premiere.
The season premiere.
We
with
can do
the
it live.
suites.
I'll be
live.
working, so I can assist.
We can do it
Well,
live.
go live. Can we go live that soon?
Yeah, live. We'll find out.
Is
All
it
right,
the
well,
third
I
Friday?
think we could at least tape though.
If it's the third Friday, then yeah, it's open. You can
Yeah.
do live.
It is.
And then we'll just go live in karaoke Ollie's spot.
Oh, okay.
If they give us permission to do that.
I give you permission. I'm co-producer
All
for
right.
Ollie. I can say
So it
that.
looks like on Friday we're gonna be going live. Nobody even knows about that. We can tell Mr.
Robert
Ginsu about
won't
it
even
though.
be there.
Secret.
He doesn't care. So.
Or actually, should we tell Mr. Ginsu about it? He's gonna curse on live TV?
Oh yeah,
That's-
remember last time we called him and then Dan was like, "Don't call him," and then we did call him.
And then did he curse?
Yeah.
Oh no. I've actually heard some cursing on TCTV in the daytime, so I don't know what the deal with that
Well,
is.
things
Really.
slip through the censors,
Yeah.
Well, when I was doing the mental health news show, I accidentally said shit a few times.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
and it just didn't even.
Well, they say that on TV now, like on South Park and on other shows. They have definitely lowered the cussing value.
And they
Actually,
can say ass,
after 2 a.m.
but they beat the whole.
After 2 a.m. they say it all now. Anyway.
Oh, really? After 2 a.m.
On Comedy Central and on not on the
Oh,
network.
like the Daily Show, because Jon Stewart, he swears like he says fuck a lot.
He does, and they don't believe it.
I've seen episodes where it's not bleeped.
But yeah, most of the time it's bleeped.
So they don't. Sometimes they don't believe it. So censorship rules are kind of going down all around TV anyway. So maybe it doesn't matter anymore.
I wouldn't say going down. They're just becoming less rigid.
Talk to an automatic voice message system. 3.
You guys like Twitter?
3 is not available.
Whenever
Phone.
Hey, you could try calling our number. It's 330-536-3802. You talk to us.
Call now. Call right this minute.
Hey, Carl.
Carl, right this minute.
It's the program. You can call us back. You're scheduled to be here tomorrow.
It's the year finale.
Yeah, it's going to be the year 2 finale, moving into year 3. Okay, bye. We're moving into year 3 of the program.
Yeah.
It's crazy, man.
That's going to be pretty exciting. We started on September 19th, 2010. I think.
What episode
was
number
it
is that?
2009?
That was 1.
Must have been 2009, right?
You guys passed 750
10.
episodes?
No.
Must have been September 19th, 2009, I think. Because then September 2010, 11, 12. Wait. Was it 2010 or 9?
It must have been 10.
10. 2010.
2010.
And now we're gonna be in 2012. This is it's like New Year's for the program, I guess. It's the kickoff. 2-year kickoff, everybody, so it'll be exciting. Getting into the new season, too. And we are pretty much...
we should do something, like the world is supposed to end, the Mayan calendar, blah, 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 all
you
that.
think that's gonna happen?
December 21st.
Uh-huh.
No, of course it's not going to happen. It shall not happen, because it's 12/21, 12/20, or 2012.
12/10?
Yeah, it's all a bunch of numbers, 1s and 2s and shit, and it doesn't make any difference.
730? Is that the episode number? I don't know.
I don't know. We can ask Desmond.
It's tricky because it has everything to do with what day it falls on, and not so much because
Is there a
I think it was a
leap year
leap
in
year.
there?
You know, it could be a leap year.
Yeah,
It
last year
is
was
a leap year this year. No, this year is a
Last
leap year.
year? Oh, this year. So we're in a
this
leap
year.
year.
Leap year
So
every...
it's probably 731 or 730, something like that. That's what episodes.
It
Every
always
time
comes
there's
from
a-
an even, right? An even year.
Every presidential election year is a leap year.
Whoa.
Because it happens every 4 years. Yeah. Is that mind-blowing for you, Dan? It seems like you were pretty...
I've heard it before.
Yeah.
I was dramatizing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Is that like... Just dramatize everything.
Well,
Yeah.
no, not everything. Then you know, it lowers the impact level of your over-dramatization if you do it too much.
Yeah.
So, Edmonton has a subway.
What?
It has a commuter train. I got to ride on the commuter train.
Oh.
And downtown, it's underground, and there's all kinds of shops and stuff.
Underground.
Yeah, in Edmonton. And they built this before I left, but it was only the downtown part that they had it. And they've extended it all the way south of the city and all the way north of the city.
Wow.
Yep.
Did you ride
it's
it?
like 250. Oh, hells yeah.
Yeah.
It's quiet, high-tech, clean.
Underground.
Part of it, yeah.
Do people live in the underground areas?
Well, there's an underground shopping center downtown.
Are there
it's like
homeless in
wintry.
Canada?
Few. I didn't see any, actually.
Do they live in the underground train tunnels?
Not that I'm aware of, but there are homeless people. I saw a few people, you know, dressed like I'm used to seeing people that are...
Homeless?
From Olympia.
Yeah, walking around, not sticking in any one place. Also, hardly anyone smokes there.
Uh-huh.
I only saw 2 people smoking.
Good
I
for them,
smelt
yeah.
it a few times, and I saw cigarette butts on the ground, but yeah, it's a pretty rare thing.
Healthy.
I bought a pack of cigarettes there, and sorry, I smoked them all. Otherwise,
Oh.
I'll share one with you. The
How much do those
equivalent,
cost over there?
$12 a pack. Yeah, no wonder people don't smoke. Yeah, it was the American Spirit equivalent. Same color.
Canadian Spirit.
Canadian American?
No, it was like Norton.
Who's Norton?
Norton. It's Norton brand.
Oh.
But the pack I wanted to get was Players. Players has been a cigarette brand. DeMaurier and Players are the two most popular cigarettes. Yeah.
Hey, it's time for commercial break.
Dance, Oli, dance.
Not,
Dance, Oli, dance. Live
Not live.
Dance party. First Friday of each month. 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. TCTV Studio A. 440 Yager Way. Oh yeah.
coming up tomorrow.
Daily Hour with
Yeah, hey everybody, it's the program. We're on TV. Whoa, where's the dog? Charlie is over there. He's
Hey,
being
guess
lucky
what?
today.
It's the last program of the year.
Yeah, tomorrow's gonna be the first episode of the third year. So watch that. It's me and Carl over here. Hey.
Hey.
So
And
call this number, and you can talk to us. We're on our third year of going every single day on TV. So check it out.
right on.
Call us.
Call
We love
us.
TV. I love you.
We love you.
Chicken thing.
Yeah.
Beautiful Olympia.
Hey, also, I wanted to tell you, the Alberta rock
Yes.
is petrified wood.
Is
It's
that
all
the rock?
over the ground. It's in alleyways and there's chunks and pieces all over. The whole area was at one time a really shallow inland sea.
Huh.
And I'm not sure when it dried up, but after that, there's just tons of petrified wood. So I have a piece for both of you if you want.
Oh yeah.
A little
That sounds
piece of
great.
petrified wood, yeah.
I love rocks.
Here.
No, I didn't bring any.
Oh,
There's some at my place, and I brought some to work. So,
you gotta bring them on the program next Monday, and then we'll look at them and show the viewers.
Okay. Yeah. It's petrified wood is just all over the place. My sister finds it all the time, and she's like, "Oh, there's one." Picks it up. Petrified wood. Yeah. Yeah. The Alberta flower is the wild rose, and they grow here also. They grow bigger, like the bushes and trees are much bigger here. But the flowers are the same and they smell the same. What else? I think it's the mountain sheep is the Alberta animal.
Do they have
They have mountains.
Mounties?
Yeah, they're at mountains.
Whoa. Oh, did you see them? We're going to McDonald's.
No, not this time around.
Oh,
It's like
Royal Canadian.
what's the guy in Rocky and Bullwinkle?
that they do
Yeah,
right.
they do right.
Yeah.
He's a Canadian.
Yeah.
Hey, McDonald's.
Yeah.
Do you guys have those pumpkin pie milkshakes yet?
The ice cream machine is not working. We only have the pies.
Oh, what happened to the ice cream machine?
I'm sorry?
What happened to the machine?
The machine is not working right now. It's like it's broken, but we're selling only the pies.
Did somebody like drop something into it or something?
Sorry, man.
What's wrong with the ice cream machine?
It's not working. It's broken.
But what is it doing? Is it spurting out like liquid, or is it just like not turning on at all?
No, it's not working for nothing.
Is it a power problem or like a problem with like the ice cream line?
I don't know, but it doesn't. It's not working, but for nothing.
Oh, you know when you're gonna fix it?
Maybe tomorrow.
No, but did somebody drop something in there, or is it just stopped working by itself?
No, it's not working. It's not working at all.
Did you try unplugging it and plugging it back in? Oh.
Oh, you didn't like that.
Yeah, you didn't want advice.
That's hilarious.
It's not working though. Sounded like they had the pumpkin pies though. I think.
Oh yeah, the pumpkin pie pies maybe.
Yeah.
Hey, do you guys know anyone that has a bicycle they want to sell really cheap or give away?
If I did, I would have a bike.
Serious?
If I'm serious? Yes.
Yeah, I could really use one.
Me too.
Okay, any viewers out there? You out there. If you have a bike you want to give to someone that could really use a bike,
Give it to me.
Give it to Kenny.
if you have two
And then,
bikes,
and then
if
if
you have
someone
two
else,
bikes, yeah.
If there's a second one, yeah.
and if there's a third one, I'll take one.
Oh, serious?
Well, yeah, why not, right?
Whatever, it's a bike.
We'll take
The
several.
bike I had was crappy. Oh, it was so crappy.
What'd you do with it?
Oh,
I've
I
seen
sold
that
it. I sold it for $5. It was not worth more than that.
Oh, well, did it move? Because I would have probably been
No, the wheels were out of true. It had a problem with the brakes. The brakes were plastic and kind of bent.
Ooh.
Yeah, not good.
Did you ride a
Not
plane?
good. I did. I wrote, and I was in a tube with wings with propellers, not jets.
What?
It was not a jet.
Some kind of crazy Canadian plane?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Built by de Havilland.
Really?
70 passengers, and the propellers were like six blades, six-bladed propellers. And the cabin was pressurized. And on the flight back, they gave me a complimentary IPA.
IPA?
Yeah, I got a beer.
Internet Prime address?
Canada.
Canadian
They give you a
beer.
complimentary
Everybody
beer.
drinks then.
What?
Yeah.
In the plane?
Yeah.
Even.
Even
What about the pilot?
The pilot drinking?
I don't know, and I don't think I want to know.
wow.
He had a
I think I
complimentary
would.
So
I think I would not
six-pack
like
of
that.
it was
IPAs.
like not a big, what is it called, 747 or something? It was just like a small plane. You have people go to Edmonton. There's not
Yeah.
many.
Well, it's a commercial airplane, and it's made with conventional propellers, and it flies. As near as I could tell.
Seems to me any propellers are kind of non-conventional propellers at this point.
Okay, maybe you guys can help me figure this out. 600 miles in 2 hours. How fast is that?
300 miles an hour.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
That's how fast the plane was going?
Yeah.
With
2 hours.
propellers?
Yeah.
Doesn't that kind of scare you? How
Yeah.
does it slow down?
Well, I think the propeller stopped spinning as fast. I think that would do it. I'm pretty
Okay.
Yeah, that's my first
I don't
best
even
guess.
know
guess
about
it
jets
works.
and propeller. I thought all planes have propellers. Those big
No.
planes that have propellers.
Well, jets have they're I think they're called blanes.
But they have those things
they're-
that spin, right?
Yeah, it spins like a propeller, but it
How is that
forces
not a
air into
propeller?
a chamber, mixes it with gas, and then burns it, just like a internal combustion engine.
But how is that not a propeller? The thing that spins around, that's a spinning thing. That's a propeller.
Yeah, but there's no
But it-
like crazy combustion or jet fuel exploding, right?
Right. The fuel is used to make the propeller blades spin, whereas a jet, the turbine forces air into a chamber that mixes with gas, and then it burns in another chamber, and the exploding gas shoots hot exhaust out the back end at a much higher speed than what the actual plane is going. So, yeah. Yeah,
Wow.
rocket engines kind of work the same way. They're similar.
Scientist. Dan was a pro scientist teacher.
Oh yeah, professional scientist.
I'm a kinda.
We can build one of those boxes. It's probably not too hard to do. Those air shooting boxes.
Air cannon, yeah, okay, so it's a square box, and one side has a little hole, and the other side has a pliable membrane with a handle on it, and it has rubber bands that pull the membrane towards the center on the inside of the box. And when you pull on the handle, it sucks in air from the hole in the front, and you let go, and it goes whoosh, and it pushes air out very rapidly. Air cannon. You can blow out a candle at 20 feet.
Holy moly!
Yeah, you can make them. I've made them. I've made tons of them.
Let's make one.
Did you see any? Was there
Science.
any loud babies on the airplane? Maybe like a
No, I detected no breastfeeding.
no breastfeeding. Yeah.
There was a baby somewhere in the back.
I always ask about loud babies, but no, Mr. Ginzer brought up the thing.
Did anyone push the back of your
I gotta
seat?
tell you too. I don't know if I broke major laws or something. I don't know. I don't think so.
Don't say anything if you did.
Yeah, don't say anything you're gonna regret.
Yeah, plead your fifth. You think you might have broken a law?
Wait, I was told it was okay.
Okay, what is it?
Okay, so when I check in, when you're gonna fly in the plane, you go to a little booth, and it's about the size of a I don't know, like a small ATM or something. It's a little small thing. It's got a screen on it, and so it's got a keypad, and you type in your name and your flight number, and your destination, and it says, oh, there you are, and you check in. And then it asks you, this other page comes up, and it asks you, are you carrying weapons or explosives or, gasoline or, other kinds of stuff. And one of the images is one of those fireplace lighters.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Yep.
And I had a lighter in my pocket, like a regular Bic lighter.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Right? So I clicked yes, because,
no.
it's a lighter, right? And so it prints out a sheet, and, okay, here, I'll get the camera.
Yeah. Oh, you're gonna tell you the rest of the story after this. You can put it inside the thing to shake it up. Yeah. Here it goes. What is it? Da da da. Oh, 5 and 6. I lost again. Freddie won though.
I won.
You're the winner. I think
500 points
even
for
though
me.
you weren't even here for the first roll, you're still the winner overall.
I lose, and then I lose again.
Yeah.
Wow.
You won it.
Oh, that looks nice, Dan. Look at you.
It's Dan. Yeah, the Dan show. So what happened?
So I walk up and I have the sheet, and the girl, right, the clerk, right, the flight person,
right,
her eyes are like wide, right. This is in Seattle, right, the SeaTac airport, and she's all wide-eyed, and she's like, so what do you got? And so I'm like, I have a lighter, and she's like, and I pull out the big lighter, and she's like, oh, you're fine. No, it's not a big deal. You can take that thing, right? Right, so I'm like, okay, right? Because I wanted a few drags on a cigarette, get me a little head rush.
Sure.
Before the anxiety flight.
Oh, do you get anxious on flights?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I love them. They're like a big roller coaster that goes for hours.
I want to go on one, yeah.
Yeah, I don't care for it much. I'm in a tube with wings. I don't care for that much.
I want to try the tube thing.
So I take the lighter with me. I didn't set off any alarms or nothing. There was no problems going through customs, right? And so I get there and I greet my
You're going
sister
towards
and
Canada
everything.
at that point?
Pardon?
You're going towards Canada.
Going into Canada, yeah.
SeaTac to YEG.
Okay, got it.
YEG. Y-E-G. That's the designation for the Edmonton airport. Why the why? I don't know.
Why? I don't know.
I don't know.
Why YDHWM?
Why YEG?
I don't know.
Why?
Anyway, so I get there and I told my sister, I was like, okay, I'm all done. I want a cigarette, right? I want a few drags. And so I pull out my lighter and she says, wait, where'd you get that? And I'm like, it was in my pocket. And she's like, you had that on the flight? And I'm like, yeah. I told him, and the dude said it was fine. Said, don't worry, it's not a big deal. And I'm like, she's like, oh man, I think you broke a bunch of laws. Blah, blah,
No, you didn't.
Okay, on the way back though, on the Canadian side, leaving in the Edmonton airport, I did the same thing, typed in the same thing, and showed the lighter, and she says, well, just for safety, why don't you put the lighter in your checked luggage. Right, so I threw it in one of the things, and it wasn't an issue then, but it was pretty funny because after the shoe bomber, people had to take off their shoes and they couldn't have lighters or matches.
Yeah.
What? I feel like I have had a lighter on a plane before.
Isn't there like oxygen in there? If you just even flick it with a spark, you're not gonna blow up the plane.
No, you won't blow up the plane. But if there's an emergency and the oxygen masks come down, then
you don't want to light them on fire.
That would be.
It's all pressurized. I would be scared if I saw anybody use a lighter in there, because I think it'd be.
You can't use smoke. You just don't want to have to leave it behind and go buy a new one.
Yeah, people used to smoke in airplanes, I guess.
Yeah, so it can't be that bad.
I remember people smoking on Greyhound buses.
Yeah, that's surprising me, I guess.
You could only smoke in the back, but the whole bus still stunk.
Yeah, obviously, that's funny.
Well, the airflow went to the back, and so it wasn't as strong, but it's still stinky.
No smoking on the bus.
Nope.
All right.
What else did I do? I went to the museum there, and I took a whole bunch of Spaceman Dan pictures. I got 100.
Wow. At the museum,
100 shots. No, I got some at the Newtart Conservatory. I got some in the airport. There was a big empty spot in the airport, and the carpet was cool. So I take little Spaceman Dan, and I took some picture. I climb on the floor, and I found a bench that had some cool color and shape and stuff, and I got a shot there. All kinds of rocks and bushes and all kinds of stuff I got. And I stuck Spaceman Dan and flowers and different stuff. And
sounds like he had a really fun time.
He did. He explored all over the place.
That's cool.
All over. Yeah. Yeah, it was, where else did I go? Had sushi. I met a Facebook friend that I was only friends with, and then I finally met her in person.
Wow.
How did you meet them on the internet without meeting them in person?
Well, I signed up for OkCupid.
Oh, no.
Right? And she was one of my matches, and although I wasn't interested. It wasn't a really strong match, and she lived in Edmonton, right?
Yeah.
I'm not.
So you met up with her?
Well, I sent her a message and said, "Hey, I grew up in Edmonton, blah, 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 blah. You want to be Facebook friends?" Right?
Yeah,
she's like, "Sure." So that was like 2 years ago. So we've been kind of corresponding, and I was coming up to Canada, and it's like, "Hey, to meet her in person."
Cool. How'd that go?
Oh, went great. Went great. She's really nice. She's a nice person. She's got kids, same age as me.
Oh.
And yeah, she's a nice person. So and on Facebook, if you see someone making a lot of comments on my shit on Facebook, and her name is Angela, did you lose your phone?
Yeah, I heard it going off. Keep going, keep talking.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's...
Do you have are you an American citizen now, or you're still a Canadian
I'm
American?
dual.
So you can go back and forth without
I can say sorry and sorry at almost simultaneously.
Do you have a passport?
Sorry. Yep, I do.
Can you vote in either country?
I would have to be a resident in Canada for a period of time to vote.
To vote, okay. Well, that's pretty exciting. You can go up
and
there.
the voting's different.
Uh-huh.
The voting is different there. It's a parliamentary system as opposed to a republic here.
Well,
John just called me.
John's trying to call you. Should we call him on the
program?
It's going to be the last thing we do here. We only have about 2 or 3 minutes left on the show here. Here we go. Oh. Calling. Loading up.
Oh.
We're going to call John Fernelli back. He came back from China.
Going in the box.
Oh, John Fernelli.
Did you go to any Canadian McDonald's?
No.
Oh.
What about, what's a...
There was this little store about 2 blocks away from where my sister lived called the Italian Center.
Uh-huh.
Everything Italian. There was stuff imported from Italy that was like in Italian, not English. Whoa. There was a bakery there and a cheese and everything. All things Italian.
The spaghetti?
Only if you go to the store right to Top Foods, there's a little Italian section.
Uh-huh.
Well, this is the whole store.
Did they have Pellegrino?
Everything. Oh, cheeses, meat.
John, it's the program.
Oils. Food.
Hey, program. Everything.
Vegetables.
We saw Freddie. You had been calling Freddie. We're calling you on the program now.
Okay. I dropped my phone in the couch, so I couldn't answer you.
Have you ever been to Canada? Dan just got back from Canada.
I've never been to Canada. Dan is from Canada, so I'm sure it's pretty normal for him.
Well, not normal, I would say, because I just don't get up there often enough. If I went up there every year, I would love to go and visit my sister for a week every summer. Every summer and go see her for a week. I would love to do that.
What language do they speak up there?
Canadian English. They speak Canuckese. Like, instead of sorry, you say sorry. And instead of I'm going to call you, they say I'm going to phone you.
Phone you?
Yeah, I'm going to phone you.
Phone.
Give us a phone. Phone us.
Hey, it's the end of the show, John. Thanks.
330-536-002.
Yeah, and you got to say A occasionally.
Thanks, Twitter.
Occasionally, not very often. Like, when someone says, you know, blah, 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 you know, a Canadian will say, da, 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 and it sounds natural, normal up there.
Thanks, John. Thanks, crew members.
Well, I'll get going.
Bye, John.
You call when you're done.
Also, the money is awesome.
Thanks,
viewers. And they don't make $1 bills there.
Thank you,
They have loonies.
Thanks, USA. Dan's back from the Canada. Bye, John. Thanks, LeBebe.
And
Check it out. Hell yeah,
Hell yeah,
dog.
$2 coins.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. So
Hell yeah.
this would be the Canadian Report episode.
Bye.
Report
Goodbye.
from Canada.
Oh yeah, we can do that.